On this episode, I am going to enhance the graphics, the gameplay, the visuals, New Vegas reset, which is essentially the closest thing to ENB we have for Fallout New Vegas, fix the vanilla bodies too, add physics and much more. If you like more of those Fallout New Vegas modding videos, like the video, thumbs up, comment down anything below, and I will see you in the video. Before starting the video, as you can see, we have lots of mods to cover. I will try and cover only the important mods, so this video won't take an hour long.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
The focus of this video is to make Fallout New Vegas feel like Vanilla Plus. I will not try to oversaturate the colors or completely change the NPCs. I want the game to feel exactly like the vanilla game, just slightly better, and also to run without any crashes. If you haven't watched episode 1, go back and watch. I will recommend you to click down to the video description and check my load order and my plugin list if you want the extra mods to install. So let's begin. For the graphic mods, let's go ahead and install the base object swapper. It's an engine type of mod. It is going to help us to add different objects in the game. Grab the base object swapper and move it all the way up where we have our utilities, and I will recommend you to load it all the way in the bottom, and go ahead and install the parallax shaders. Again, you can skip this process of installing mods. I will have everything listed in a paste bin file where you can check both my load order and my plugin order. I'm going to move them all the way up to our graphical mods. Now this is a modder called Bailband 0, and essentially all of the mods he has completely change how the game works. I will recommend you to download everything aside the power armor frame resources, which is just a resources file. Leave the character kit because I am going to show you how we can correctly install this. Have in mind, when we're going to install all of those graphic mods, we will have to regenerate our load. Now when it comes to our characters, I am going to use the vanilla face gen and the character kit remake, which is going to make our characters feel a little bit much more realistic and modern. They are truthful to the vanilla aspects of the game. I am not going to use any NPC overhaul. What we're going to have is essentially the character kit remake and its additions, as you can see, with the hair, the teeth and all of that, and that way we are going to overhaul all of the NPCs without having any issues. Install the character kit remake, then install the hair, then install the hands, and for the hands we are going to later on install the body type 4 because we are going to add physics. Grab both of those files, but do not enable the patch yet. And lastly, grab the teeth. On the top of the graphics, we're going to put all of the graphical type of mods, and all the way in the bottom we're going to put our body type of mod. As you can see, everything has been downloaded. Grab literally everything and exclude the patch, and move everything all the way up to our graphics and enable all. We have few more mod pages like Chillukic's mod page, 5 AI, 4 man 3R, and also Postman. So I will recommend you to grab all of the HD stuff. So let's begin with Chilluk. Go and download everything he has on his first page. We mostly require his cloth textures, and also grab the Gecko Deathclaw and the Rat Scorpions. Again, everything on the first page. Now when it comes to installing textures, never install 4K, always go for 2K textures. Grab all of the mods we've just installed and move them again all the way up to where our graphic mods are. Then we are moving to 5 AI 4man. His graphical mods, as you can see, they are working with the setup we are going to use, is based on the real-time reflections and also the New Vegas Reloaded Reloaded. And as those mods are getting downloaded, we're gonna go back to the Postman and we're going to download the textures he has as well. You want to grab all of those again and move them where our graphics are. We want to download Sandy Roads, which is the best overhaul when it comes to roads. In my opinion, this completely changes how roads look in the game, and have in mind it is going to work for New Vegas Reloaded that we are going to use later with all of the shaders. You want to install the robot dog overhaul, the decent rubble piles, install the main file only, the power armor visual enhancement to make the power armors look even more better looking, install the main file only, and then install I Finally Caved, which is the only mod that exists on the Nexus that enhances the caves. Go ahead and grab the main file only. And last but not least, the Nila Plus route. Select the main file and then get the reflective roads. Grab all of the mods we installed and drag them all the way up to our graphics. We're going to fix the female bodies, add physics and much more. Go to type for body and armors and install both of those files. If you are confused, you can find all of the links and follow my load order on the paste bin file. And let's move forward to this, the more modest type for body armors, which is going to turn what you see on the left, which is what type 4 is, into what you see on the right, a little bit more modest. As you can see here, for example, my goal is not to turn every female into Fallout New Vegas into Twitch streamers. I just want some of the armors to be a little bit more modern. Go ahead and install all of those. As you can see, in addition, we have type for female reshape variety for armors. I love the power armors. If you are someone who doesn't like the aesthetic of that, you can skip this. Install both of the main files. We have the type for alternative outfits, which in addition to the previous one, it's going to add a little bit more modesty to some armors that the previous mods don't have. Skip the second file, install the main file and everything else. Now on top of that, we are going to install the type 4 BNP additions, which is going to add, as you can see, physics. It's not a lot, but it's something to add immersion into the game. Go ahead and install the main file only. And lastly, we have a bunch of additions. I'm going to install the enhanced movement compatibility. Grab also this mod over here. Install the fast forward female animation. Grab the movement animation, which is going to make the stealth animations a little bit more smooth, and it works amazingly with enhanced movement. And then we have a bunch of mods that enhance the third person animations, which also work with the BNP animations we are adding, also for the males as well. This mod combined with enhanced movement is going to give us acceleration when it comes to movement from strafing, moving up and down, and have in mind we've also included the stealth, or should I say the sneak animations. I am going to grab everything aside the patches that we had before, the animated ingestibles and the character kit for this. Essentially all of the body mods and all of the type 4 type of clothing. I'm gonna leave the movement but move this all the way up to the graphics, and I am going to put them beneath the character kit remake. And I will have to fix the load order, but now we grab all of the movement type of mods and we need to add those. As you can see, we have a bunch of movement like the enhanced locomotion and all of that. I'm going to put all of that under the gameplay section.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I've went and fixed the load order a bit, and before anything I'm gonna create a female character because I want to see if the animations work. And look at that! Do you see that? It's all about load order, guys. Now everything works with the animations. We have the enhanced movement, the diagonal movement, and we also have the strafing. Now if I take the weapon out, look at that! This feels so much more natural. And here comes the important part. Are you ready, guys? Oh my god, they're moving. Pay close attention to the important area. Boom! They are actually moving.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect.
Look at the wood and everything, it's not like the best. I have 3 more graphical mods, but again, I just wanted to show you how again our animations look and everything. And 3 more mods I am going to include. The Nila Plus mirrors, which is going to combine the real reflections with mirrors. It's the best mirror mod on the Nexus. We are also gonna visit Norvito's page. Just go ahead and grab the graffiti all-in-one, which is going to upscale all of the graffitis in game. Go ahead on the Racks Plus and install this mod, which is going to enhance every single rack in the game. Let's move all of those to our graphical mods. You guys should give me advice of how should I make those videos. Should I make them as detailed as I am right now, or should I cut them to make them more short? Let me know in the comments. We are very much done with the graphic mods, and we are also done with the body animation. If you have questions about what I've done on my load order, you have to put the character kit, and beneath it you have to put the tier 4 body plugin, and then you put the different armor mods. And when it comes to the actual plugin list, you have to go where the vanilla awaits is installed, our skeleton, for example, which is on the visual for some reason, and you need to put the character kit on this order as you see on the left, the character kit remake first, and the hair, then the hands, then you put the T4 body mod, then the BNP conversions, then the BNP physics, which is the second file, then the enhanced BNP for the boob physics, then the bouncing natural, I'm not gonna say the word, you know the word. This one, I don't know why I have this here. I should remove this because this is a patch and it shouldn't be here. And as you can see, all of the animations I've loaded all the way beneath. Again, you can check all of that on a file I will have down in the video description, where I will share my load order and my plugin list exactly how you should have. So let's grab the better barrels. We're going to get the depth resolve, which is a new amazing mod that came out. Install the cell offset generator, which is an engine mod that my English is not very good for me to explain what this does, but as you can see it has a graph, so the graph means it's good. And then we need to grab the optimized weapon port models. I'm gonna grab those 4 mods we've installed and I'm gonna move them all the way up beneath the base object swapper. Now when it comes to UI, as you can see, we have a bunch of secondary stuff, so again I'm going to install all of those. We have the level DLC delay, the consistent Pip-Boy icons, which is going to improve everything when it comes to the UI and the Pip-Boy to make it look way better, and essentially install the descriptions, the companion wheel, which I don't think anybody's using, but maybe you do, the consistent Pip-Boy icons, the stats and perks, the Dynamicon, which adds a bunch of new features when it comes to it, the vanilla fonts revised, the icons for Addam, the Vault Girl extension if you're playing as a female character, the apparel, the DLC items, the items, which is for the non-DLC, which is everything, the reputation. I just wished all of those were included into a single mod, you know, the weapons, and lastly the map marker icons. Now that we finally have gotten all of the stuff, just grab them and drag them where our UI is located. That's why it's important to have the segment. Here is where my UI is, so I'm going to put everything on the bottom right here, and I'm going to click enable all. we're going to install the Dusty Distance Redone, and this is one of the best mods you should get because not only you are saving performance but you are also enhancing your game. This mod pulls what Silent Hill 2 did. Essentially you have the option to select a bunch of presets for when the dust is going to cover some objects. It adds mystery, it adds some scary elements. It's a must mod to have and everyone should use it. We are going to install the Energy Visual Plus, which is going to overhaul all of the energy visuals, and only grab the main file. Install the falling stars, the window ambient light at night, install the afterglow, which is going to add lights to almost every billboard, so only install the main file. Install a little more lamplight, which adds many extra light sources, and get lumen, which is going to add light sources to a bunch of clutter that it not had before. This is the before, this is the after, so imagine this applies to literally everything. Grab both of the main files, and then on the optional I'm gonna grab the one for the physically based collection because we have installed that, the physically based beverages, the physically based chems, the plasma rifles, the terminals. So we are installing everything. The windows of the Mojave, this mod over here which fixes a bunch of the rumble, and lastly the elegant sun glare retexture. You can see all of the versions. I'm gonna go for legacy. I'm going to grab the vanilla nights because I love looking at the strip. Let's grab everything and move it on the visuals. The lift all-in-one. We'll go on the locations. This is a bunch of mods combined together. It's going to grab empty places and fill them with very little things. Now for the gameplay, let's start with the important ones. We have the Pip-Boy 2000 and I will move it below the vanilla weapon scale fee. And I will grab the two patches and I am going to move the patches all the way at the bottom of our visuals. We have the animated Pip-Boy light, which is going to animate how you select light with your Pip-Boy. Install the main file and also the 2000 version. We have the factional backpack. I cannot play the game without this mod. We have the simple currencies, a game that should be included on the base game. It expands on the currencies and enhances them. We have the hit explosives, which is going to add animations to the explosive type of weapons. We have the additive hit reactions, where NPCs will have ragdoll every time you shoot them. The vanilla plus particles, this is going to enhance the particles slightly to make it feel less weird, and it also going to improve the performance of the game. The idle variety, which is going to add idles to a bunch of NPCs. We have the third person camera overhaul, which is going to make it where you can adjust the camera like this. I'm not sure we have installed the FOV slider, so I am going to open it and install it as well. We need this in order to make the third person overhaul work. We have the all weapon sounds modern edition redone. We have to go on a different website to download cyberware. You will have the choice to visit doctors and install implants into your body where you can find them over the world. Go ahead and install the main file. We have Transcendence, which is one of the coolest mods on the Nexus. I don't know why this isn't popular. It is going to completely overhaul the game, the combat, the experience, everything. Before this I had to download 50 different mods, but with this we get them all in one mod. It's the best overhaul when it comes to the economy. You can see all of the things it adjusts. I'm going to download both of those. We have the Randian Infinium, which is one of my most favorite mods of all time. This will add notice boards in different places where you can randomly get a bunch of quests to kill stuff, hunt raiders, find treasures. By interacting with the notice board, you will be able to read the message, do a side quest. If you have fast travel disabled, it's very nice to move from place to place, doing your main quest while doing side objectives, and those will reward you with caps, with karma. We have the Imperium radio, which is going to add a radio where you can listen to the Legion propaganda. We have the Mojave radio Selects, which expands the Mojave radio. We have the Hymn of the New West, which completely enhances the music of the game. Atmos is going to do the same as the previous mode, but for the atmosphere of the game. We have the better character creation, which is going to make the character creation way more faster. We have the jump sounds effects, and lastly the immersive pickup sounds. Now grab the third person camera overhaul and the FOV slider and put them, only those two, put them all the way up above our UI. Now for the time that everybody has been waiting for. New Vegas Reloaded. For those who don't know, New Vegas Reloaded is something similar to an ENB or community shaders for those who mod Skyrim that works specifically for Fallout New Vegas. Why should we use New Vegas Reloaded, you might ask? Because ENBs do not work for Fallout New Vegas. They are going to kill your game, so Caffeine, which is the preset I am going to use, is going to make the game look like this. I think it's pretty darn good. Again, our goal is to keep the game vanilla friendly. Keep the same colors, the same yellow piece filter that everybody loves. Now when we scroll down, we have a bunch of things we need to get, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to do it. The first thing you need to do, you need to find a link for the Elder Scrolls Reloaded, which is a Discord, so go ahead and Google the Elder Scrolls Reloaded, join their Discord, go to the ready builds as you see here, and download this version over here. That's the only way you can install New Vegas Reloaded, so download that. And if I open my mod organizer, this is the New Vegas Reloaded that I have installed. That's the exact order of things. You want it to be above your loads. The next thing we need to install is something called DXVK, and what you need to do with this, you want to manually, I repeat, manually download this, and you want to extract it where your Fallout New Vegas is. That's how simple it is. Once you do that, go ahead and check the mods. We have installed everything aside the neutral weathers and this one over here. So what I will recommend you is that we are going to replace our weather mode from Viva New Vegas with those two mods. So go ahead and download both of those. If I go to mod organizer, I have replaced the weather mode that we had before with those two with this exact order, and I recommend you to check the load order that I have uploaded on the paste bin file in order to make this work. Now back to Kavou, go ahead on the files and download with your mod manager this version over here, the first file, and then we need to go on the requirements and install Cartographer, which needs to be loaded before the caffeine reset, and go to the files and simply download this. On the left here, this is the exact order you need those mods to be installed. You have the Cartographer, the New Vegas Reloaded, the Caffeine Reset. I will recommend you to grab the Simple Fog Remover. So let's go into game and check how the game looks. and the game looks absolutely beautiful as you can see from the footage. It's very close to the vanilla game, but I will dare to say slightly improved, and we have successfully managed to mod Fallout New Vegas into the perfect Vanilla Plus experience. By the time I'm recording this part of the video, I have completed both my plugin list and my lot orders, so I will have all of those linked down with all of the extra mods that I have installed and some additions and fixes. And thank you for watching the video. I will see you at the next one, but please don't forget to like the video, to subscribe, to comment down below. Those videos take such a long time and lots of effort to make. Have fun in the wasteland.